Thank you all for being here. Can you hear me in the back? Can this work? Okay. My name is Taz Bouchier. I've worked in the city for many years. As you can see, I'm Aboriginal, First Nations, Cree, Sioux, Navajo, Scottish mixed in there. I've worked with the justice system and providing services for many years. The reality is, what you're seeing is a result of historical trauma across the land, not only for our people, but for the non-Aboriginal people, and trying to address issues that are coming up in huge numbers. When I hear stories of reservations where 10-year-old children are being passed around, 10-year-old girls are losing their virginity and being passed around, I question what is going on there as well, and I know that has the impact of historical trauma. How do we deal with this as a people? We can't go back and we can't go say that what we used to do will work, because it didn't exist. All the nonsense that's going on now did not exist when we were a whole community before the colonization took place or attempts to assimilate. So what needs to happen is new vision, and how do we work together in that new vision? What took place with the young girl? Unacceptable by all means, totally unacceptable. But I am a woman who can stand up here and say, I've been raped, I've been assaulted as a child. I know as a First Nations woman, this continues to go on, and I'm not going to sit idle no more and be quiet about that either. Woo! I look out and I see young girls and I say, that's my granddaughter, that's my great-granddaughter. What can I do to bring truth to light? Idle No More is about bringing truth to light, and that's happening at every level of government. And accountability, not just for those government employees or people in public service, but accountability for us as well as a community to say, what are we doing to make the changes? Are we silent? In silence we condone. When you have been assaulted, there's no statute of limitations on a sexual assault. Go file a complaint. It doesn't matter if it happened 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Numbers, go file a complaint. And the more they realize that we're going to take control of the legislation that needs to be changed, because it needs to be changed. It's not addressing the issues. It's not the police that necessarily have the ability to change legislation. It's the policy makers. It's the people who decide, like Harper, on what's legislation across this country. And he's just doing his own cotton picking thing, as you well know. So we need to create louder voices. We need to get our numbers together. Women, we are strong. We're still here. And we're like that whatever that thing that bounces up. You can knock us down, but we keep coming back up. You ain't gonna knock us down for good. Absolutely not. And before I leave this plane called the physical plane, I'm going to make sure that my granddaughters and great-granddaughters don't go through the assaults that I've gone through throughout my lifetime. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi, hi.